What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we got some pickups to talk about. So this week has been a pretty decent week, a light week but a decent week. And with that being said, let's talk about a particular video game.
It's time to forget the world and play some video games.
So kicking off the pickups for this week, I picked up the brand new game Elden Ring. Now obviously, if you know your video games, this game has come from Software and it's been published by Bandai, and it is literally a Souls-like games like Bloodborne, Dark Souls. It's one of those games. It's been getting crazy reviews across the board, 10 out of 10s everywhere pretty much from my knowledge. Yeah, open world Dark Souls pretty much. Looking forward to checking it out. Probably won't be playing this immediately because I'm kind of playing the Guardians of the Galaxy video game, which I absolutely in love with at the moment. So this will be the next one I will kick off. But yeah, I know I'm going to suck at this game. It's going to kick my absolute arse. I know it is. But there's something just wonderfully great about these Souls-like games. So that is Elden Ring. Next up, we added another Godzilla Blu-ray to the Godzilla collection from the Toho Blu-ray collection, and that is Godzilla Tokyo SOS and Godzilla Final Wars. Where I got the last one last week, I got a Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Godzilla Tokyo SOS is a direct sequel to that movie, so this is pretty cool to have this one. And if you don't know, Godzilla Final Wars is the film that came out in 2004 and celebrated Godzilla's 50 years. This film's great. Not really a fan of Final Wars. I feel like the monster action is really great in it, but the human alien kind of story that they tell in between the Godzilla stuff is a bit weak in my opinion, and kind of is a bit embarrassingly awful. That's just my opinion there, but you know, we've all got opinions. That is the Godzilla double pack from Toho on Blu-ray. What I love about these releases the most is that each film comes on their own disc, so it's pretty cool. That disc art is pretty epic as well. So yeah, that is the Toho Godzilla Collection double feature Blu-ray. Next up is a box set of a film franchise I have never seen before, so brace yourselves with this, and that will be the Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry series. This is the collection on Blu-ray. Thought I'd grab this. It was fairly cheap in CeX. I think it was about £10. I've never seen these movies, and it's a series of movies I know my dad liked. It had to join itself into my collection. Never seen these movies. I've heard they are just classic Clint Eastwood, so I'm looking forward to giving them a go. So that is the Dirty Harry collection. Next up is a film on Blu-ray you don't tend to see very often on Blu-ray, and I found it in my local charity shop for £2.50, and that is Blade 2. This is a Blu-ray that kind of is almost kind of like an out of print, kind of, you don't see it very often. So when I saw it, and it was only £2.50, which is quite a lot for a Blu-ray in a charity shop, regardless, I picked it up because I knew that was a cheap price for this Blu-ray. So yeah, I'm really happy to have Blade 2. On par with the first one, I'd argue. Really enjoyed Blade 2. I think it's a pretty good sequel to the first movie. And it's just really, really good. Next up we have a anime, which I didn't know had a Blu-ray release. And I'm really happy it did because it's a really great show. And that anime is called Elfen Lied. I fucking love this show. It's dark, it's brutally violent, it's disturbingly violent, but it's got a ton of charm and a ton of humour and a ton of like just light-heartedness to it. That it is a very compelling story and just a very engaging anime from start to finish. And I think if you're into your kind of sort of dark anime shows that have some kind of light-heartedness to them, I think Elfen Lied is definitely one that you want to grab and pick up. But yeah, I absolutely adore this anime. I think it's fantastic. Yeah, it's Elfen Lied. Next up, I picked up a steelbook of a film that I've wanted in my collection for ages. I do have the DVD, but I wanted the Blu-ray for the longest time. This is the Americanized supercut of the Lone Wolf and Cub series, and that is the film Shogun Assassin. People might recognise this film from, it's the Sleepy Time movie in Kill Bill Volume 2. It's the film that Bee wants to watch when she goes to bed with the bride. So yeah, always wanted to see it. I generally thought it was going to be a longer movie, to be fair. I've not actually watched this yet, but you've got the Blu-ray there. Really nice artwork on the Blu-ray disc. And you've got the DVD as well. I generally thought this was going to be a lot longer than it was, because I remember watching Kill Bill Volume 2 and B says, I want to watch Shogun Assassin, and then Bill says, no, Shogun Assassin is too long. So I was expecting like a 3-hour movie, but it's only 85 minutes. Which, I don't know in 2004 if that's too long for a child. I don't know, but I don't know why this clearly 5-year-old is actually watching this movie. But yeah, really looking forward to checking this out. I know it's got a massive reputation for being ultra violent. So I'm looking forward to checking out what apparently is a classic samurai movie in a classic samurai series. Next up, I added the final 2 seasons to my True Blood collection. So I got True Blood Season 6 and True Blood Season 7. Not seen this series yet, but now I've got all of them, I can actually start really like maybe getting into it and having a good time with that. Final pickups, pretty much all the same movie, but from different periods in time. So we've got the 1960s Day of the Triffids. This is a film that Sophie picked up for me because we are going to binge watch all 3 of these. So this is the one from 1960. Looks decent. Looks like something straight out of Doctor Who, in my opinion. It's about carnivorous plants coming to Earth. Sounds quite fun, in my opinion. Then we've got a Day of the Day of the Triffids from 1980. So this is a remake of that 60s movie. And then, of course, modern day with the Day of the Triffids from 2009. So yeah, looking forward to checking these out. Have you seen the Day of the Triffids movies? Let me know. But I've got the Trinity here of all 3 from different time periods. It's gonna be really fun how they modernise as you go through them. So I'm looking forward to checking these out in a big way. Well, so that's it, guys. That is it. That is the pickups this week. A light week, but a good week. That's what usually all I care about. But anyway, as always, guys, I have been Jason. And as always, if you like what you see on this channel, you want to see more, there usually is another video that can pop up right about here. Go and give it a click. It's probably a random video I know nothing about that I did make about a year ago. But, you know, go and check out my old content. I think you might enjoy yourself. Thanks a lot. I'll see you later.